Hi, give me a second to find the feed. Alright, give me a second to share this out. It's actually an amazing energy for this. I just did a live video in our Mystery School to Atlantis class. So I'm kind of looking forward to this feed. Good morning. I tried to wait a little later so some people will be awake. So take a second to share this out. I got a new deck of cards I'm actually excited about. I'm always trying new things over here. I'll show them to you in 1 second. Make sure you share this feed out. Drop your name if you're going to want a card. I'm going to do my usual. So drop your name if you're going to want a card. Please share this out. I do give away an activation off of every video because I really need you guys to actually share them out. I'm always Facebook banned to my own little areas and I can never share my feeds out. So please take a second to share this out. I don't find the person for the activation giveaway till the next day. So if you guys are catching me on replay, you guys can still participate. I had to switch my page back from the video page to the normal page, I think. I'm kind of trying new things over here. But it wasn't working out so good with my videos. We shall see. Alright, drop your name. I'm doing, they're called the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. I'm only drawn to these because, you know, it's kind of a synchronicity for me. I'm always talking about how we're on this hero's journey, and it is kind of a famous book I had to read in college, too. So I really was kind of drawn to these cards and led to them. It was a book I had to read, too. And I'm always kind of talking about how we are on this quest, this hero's journey in such a sense. Alright, we're going to talk about higher states of consciousness. What is blocking them from us? What is blocking us from this, right? Mostly we're supposed to be focused on love and healing during this time. It's always the ego that is leading us astray, that voice in your head. And we were talking about here how it doesn't always have your best interest in mind. That usually it's running on fear programming and kind of here to lead you astray. Go do this, right? It will lead you into the material, what it's comfortable with, whether, you know, it's something toxic just because it doesn't want to expand. It doesn't want to grow. That makes the ego uncomfortable to have to step out into the unknown without everything under control and a plan and things like that. And we're learning, you know, that is kind of the 3D construct, and that we're trying to step into this 5D paradigm where things work much differently. We're supposed to be going with the flow. I'm pretty unplugged and on 5D time. I'm really bad at, you know, figuring out when I'm going to do things and the time. I kind of just had to go with how I'm feeling here, as opposed to the 3D construct where we're all about planning everything out and trying to do it our way. You kind of set that aside and learn to go with the flow of the universe. Hi, Kathleen. We are talking Atlantis today. I'm back to Mystery School of Atlantis group. I just did a video in that class space. I also put, it took me like an hour. I also put a group of a list of our groups on this page and my personal page because a lot of people aren't in these areas. I like to stay in my little hidden areas. But I did put out a list of our groups and classes. So if you guys are looking for spiritual places to hang out on Facebook, coming together with like-minded people, learning, healing, things like that, I have a nice list of our areas on there. I did today. I tagged you in it, Kathleen. I'm being quite productive today. We are in our week of rest. I've been using it to clean, get organized, do a lot of purifying like sage and things like that. You guys might want to take this week to integrate with this ascension. We're going through a lot of heavy duty healing, purging, upgrades, right? Activations, all sorts of things. Our body needs time to integrate with these energetic adjustments going on because we're getting recalibrated. Try to rest more, unplug more this week, spend more time meditating. Guarantee we get some type of solar energy. The cycles are changing. Guarantee we start to get hit with a lot of galactic energy and solar energy at some point this week too. So take the time to rest while you can. My link is above. I've been manifesting students for our Facebook group areas we teach on here, but also for energy healing. I have some really awesome classes. If you guys haven't been Reiki attuned, you should probably start with my Usai Reiki classes. I also do things like Dragon Reiki, a couple different types of Egyptian Reiki, stuff like that. So my link is above. I'm also here doing readings the rest of the week. Those are my Akashic readings. So if you don't get a card, those are much different. I go into, you know, anything that you want, your now, future probabilities, past lives. These cards are sticking together, right? New cards. I love it. I get bored with the same ones. Alright, so for sure, check out my link above. It's a really good time to be getting activated, maybe, you know, doing the healing training you need to get on your mission. I'm always trying to give you guys like a push or nudge. I was doing a reading earlier, and I was talking to someone about Reiki, and, you know, this stuff is amazing. It transformed my entire life, as you guys have been watching on live video, that, you know, this kind of stuff can really, really transform everything about the world you're living in. Kathleen Thurmer, and make sure you guys share this out for me, please. New cards, like I said, the Hero's Journey. I do a lot of dream work. They are a dream oracle, which I like. Kathleen, me time. Enjoy your own company. I will be meeting her in my admin chat after this video. We're for sure doing more me time around here. What that looks like for me is I do a lot of detoxing, a lot of salt baths, a lot of meditating, unplugging, spending time alone, recharging. I need a lot of time alone because I'm always downloading and trying to process this stuff. So for sure, more self-care this week. It's like the theme of the week. I already love these cards. First card I've ever done, right? Make sure you guys share this out too. I've been having issues with my feed, Facebook, right? Been having issues with my whole page because of Facebook again, so for sure give it a share. Nancy Richardson. A splendid torch, blaze brightly. We need to shine brighter. We need to dig deeper, go within and heal whatever it is that has been blocking us from, you know, mastering our full potential. We tend to just carry along our traumas, baggage, past experiences we didn't like, and just kind of give them a permanent home in our energy field, which creates blockages. And then when people are trying to manifest, like whether it's money, love, things in the reality, they're like, I don't know what is happening. This is not working. I'm getting like the person I don't want, and this kind of stuff is not going good. This is time that we release these blockages on so many levels. If you guys are having a hard time with these energy shifts, if you guys are having a hard time with anything in your life, feeling out of balance, I'm going to recommend my chakra opening too. Julie Ledbetter, good morning. Divine discernment. Step back to find clarity. That's what I had to do. I make these crazy shifts, right? And the universe kind of does that to me on its own anyway. Try to spend more time alone this week. Sometimes when we step back, we're putting our focus on ourselves energetically. And I'm trying to explain this to my boyfriend. I'm like, really shift your focus back to yourself for a minute, because we're always putting our energy out everywhere, to the people around us, our jobs, the things we do, and we're always sending our energy outward. Really focus on yourself right now and putting your energy back on yourself, just working on yourself, healing yourself. Gretchen Hyatt, good morning. Share this feed out too. It's an awesome energy here. I'm just having a chill day over here. I am trying to wait a little bit later to get up, like, and do my feed, so I'll try to go even later tomorrow because I know I'm missing a lot of you guys. Gretchen, say yes to your higher calling. Be a human, exclamation mark. Just the fact that we're awake right now is insane, right? Just the fact that you guys are drawn to my feed, because there's a lot of enlightenment information going around out there. There's tons of people doing YouTube videos and the same stuff I do with articles, but you guys are being divinely led to this place right now, to this feed. Nothing is random. Everything is orchestrated. And not only that, everything was planned out before coming here. And, you know, I was just talking about this in my Atlantis group earlier, my Mystery School of Atlantis group here on Facebook, that a lot of you guys are drawn to me because of these soul connections with me, or you're meant to come learn with me for a minute, or I might have something that you need or can assist you with. Don't think anything in your life is random. It's being divinely orchestrated. Every single second of it, it is the universe teaching you, you know, on an individual level and trying to give you what you need. Michelle Morphy, sorry. Good morning. I'm kind of half asleep, but I'm feeling amazing. I had a really amazing moon shift over here. Michelle, whale of a time. Your charge is to enlarge. We need to find that whatever lights us on fire. And, you know, a lot of my fire comes from this frustration about the world. Okay, I know there's different types of enlightenment. I was talking to my boyfriend about this, and I know that a lot of, like, the monks would be like, I see the world as how it is, and you just accept it as is, right? I'm trying to do enlightenment a different way. I'm trying to use the information that I hold and the knowledge that I've come to try to create a change in the world. A lot of people are like, okay, I've hit enlightenment and this is just how the world is and it's meant to be like this. But for me, it's about us creating a change on very real levels. Oh, good. I got Kathleen on here. I know I'm going to start to go even later, too. I'm going to work this out. I got to redo my schedule. It's so crazy. I get up here, and I'm like a morning person, and the whole entire planet is asleep. I'm on UK time now, right? I'm just like, I don't know if I should move to another country again, right? I'm just kind of assessing things over here. So it's a crazy kind of time zone. I like it because it's real quiet in the morning. Like, I'm awake, and the whole planet is kind of asleep. Krista Bruce, good morning. Share this out, guys, still. Krista, the unknown is your friend. Learn how to embrace what's next. I had to do it on crazy levels. So if you guys are in doubt of the spiritual, this is why my mission has been kind of to be on camera and to share my experience and what I'm going through, my ascension, to show you guys this stuff works. We need to step past fear. It was really scary for me to follow, just my intuition and this source energy leading me around with no plan into the unknown. A lot of you guys have been watching that I went 12,000 miles across the United States and across the planet, within the past year, and kind of made a big voyage into the unknown. And, everyone's scared, like, what if this doesn't work out? No one is ever like, what if this goes a million times better than you ever planned? And it is our comfort zone that is keeping us enslaved on so many levels. We have to step outside that box, step into the unknown. The universe is sick of your life. Everyone. The universe is sick of having the same experiences over on a loop. A lot of times when people hit a reset in their life, they try to just create the same thing again, right? Let's just build the same thing. The universe, the source energy, craves to have new experiences. It doesn't want to do the same thing in your life over and over. It wants you to do something new, to experience anything new. I always say, even if it's like going somewhere you've never been, going to a park you've never been to, getting out of your box, getting out of your space, it will move that energy crazy in your life that becomes so stagnant from staying in these same experiences. It's Salmesia. Trip the light, fantastic. Dance with the universe. Like I said, the universe wants to create fun experiences. It's why we were ever created. I am, a galactic starseed, and I tend to be very, very serious. I'm very focused on what I'm doing here, my work, right? I'm very, very laser focused. I tend to not have a lot of fun. So a lot of my lessons have been teaching me to kind of like let go have more fun experiences. For me, that looks like, you guys know, a lot of you guys know I'm manifesting crop circles over here. I've been waiting for summer for a while. It's here now. I'm real excited. So I'm manifesting some like crop circle experiences I can come do on video, fun things that I've never experienced in my life. I was telling my boyfriend this, that I don't want to go do the things he's already done in his life. I want to go create new experiences with him. It's what the universe wants. Cam Thomas, good morning. Your name is Cam. I love it. Afterglow, land gracefully. You ever feel like we're falling? I was just kind of describing it like humanity is free falling right now into uncharted territories. Most people just aren't noticing. Just kind of let go with the flow. It can feel like that. It can feel like we're falling. I swear we're rising around here in vibration. So a lot of the time it can feel like we're getting heavier, denser, falling. No, I swear most of us are ascending at this point. Oh, I love it. Nancy Finn started a watch party and shared. Yes, please. Facebook hates me. And even I am banned. I can't even share except in my own little couple group areas. Yes. Nancy. Weird is the new cool. Boldly express your uniqueness. Okay, they want us like cookie cutters. You don't notice, especially in the UK, I see these kids wear school uniforms at very early ages. They want us all like cookie cutters, looking like the same, dressing the same, acting the same. They really want us like these robot worker bees. Be authentic. It is all that the universe wants. Screw enlightenment. Become yourself. That's what the universe wants. Set boundaries. Just act like yourself. No more people pleasing. Judy Reed, hi. For this was you born. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. Intention is everything we're learning, right? What is magic? Energy and intention. We have the energy all around us, this new energetic component, this new energetic dynamic. So it is creating magic all around us. Simply, we just need to have the right intentions for things around here, whether it's like manifesting, wanting to know more about certain subjects. The universe is always listening to you. All you have to do is ask for what you want and have some faith and confidence that you'll receive it, and you will. More focus on manifesting. Amanda Shoffrin, good morning. We're planting seeds of intention. Go, glow, grow. It's really important that you are mindful of what the thoughts going on in your head, because your brain is like a supercomputer and it takes a lot of work, this ascension. We still have a lot of work to do. So your brain is like a supercomputer, and we need to be mindful of every thought going through it and make sure they're only thoughts that we want to see, creating things in our reality. And, we have all these stray thoughts going on. Well, they're going into your subconscious and they're really going into your reality. So if you have a lot of negative feedback, a lot of toxic thinking patterns, you're destroying your reality and not realizing it. That's why they programmed us all in such a negative way, whether it's through the television, the things that we deem as normal and things like that. So once we wake up and become consciously aware, we have a lot of mental reprogramming to do. I work a lot with the subconscious, dreams, other realms, things like that too. So, for me, I'm still having to do a lot of subconscious programming. Like, I had a real good start, and then I just went through, I guess you could say, a bad divorce. A relationship ended, and it kind of made my mind a mess again, and I'm kind of just getting back on track and getting all that feedback out of my mind and things like that. So make sure that you guys are not having negative thoughts. If you're thinking toxic thoughts about another person, cut them out of your life. I don't care if you're married to them, right? See if you can either heal those thoughts, or maybe you might need to get rid of these people. They may have become toxic to you. Holly Asper, good morning. What would your higher self do? You are divinity in blue jeans, and this is what we're trying to get back to. I was just talking about this on my last feed I did in Mystery School of Atlantis too. I said that the pharaohs were regarded as gods, and we all should be. We're all aspects of the divine. It's just the law of one kind of distorted around here. So just realize that you are an aspect of the universe, in itself. Ears ringing. We go to Christine. Christina's having channel interface problems. No, it's got real crazy ringing in my ears. We were talking about that earlier. Christine. Starseed. North Star. Flip your inner light switch. Light up brighter. Light up brighter. You're going to have to go meditate. I know everyone's slacking on the meditation. I am well aware, as someone that teaches around here, that people are not meditating enough. Well aware. We will work on this concept later. I'm more into getting you guys where you need to be detoxing and things like that. But for sure, try to meditate, you guys. Even unplug. Let's see. Mallory Lane. Hi, I love these cards. They're working out good. I'm usually I use them half the deck and I'm on the feed. I still have half a deck to do, and I'm these aren't working out to myself. I won't be using these again, right? These are awesome. I had to read the book in college. I don't really remember it good. The Hero's Journey. This is the Dream Oracle. And I had to read the book. That's why I was really drawn to this. But I'm always talking about how, it was always the universe trying to wake me up at these times anyway. We are on this hero's journey. We go through this alchemical process. And this was probably, he was probably, I don't even remember who wrote it, but it was probably, tied to psychology and things like that. But I really like this deck. Raw approved, for sure. Mallory. The thin veil. Let go and let glow. We need to let go of our past lessons. So if we have not processed these things, they create, I'm going to talk about soul retrieval really quick. I do shamanic soul retrieval. I most identify, even though I do all types of healing, with shamanic healing. And when we go through these traumas, when we don't process them, we tend to disconnect pieces from our body. And, if anyone ever feels broken, incomplete, missing pieces, things like that, you probably just got fragmented. I got fragmented really bad just going to the rocks, and it took me a lot of healing and intense integration and soul retrieval work on myself too, just a couple months ago. So when we go through really crazy experiences or traumas, it can tend to fragment us in such a way. If anyone ever had any childhood trauma, things they haven't dealt with, very traumatic experiences, you guys might want to look into the soul fusion that I do. It's really helpful in healing these aspects, bringing them back. I think I gotta fix my music. Hang on. Oh, it'll do it. It's gonna do it on its own. Gabrielle Leone, hi. I know, dealing with the ego triggering. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people haven't done the right amount of inner work. So as these ascension energies are hitting, it's just bringing level 500 irritability, can't handle it, more sickness to the surface. Let's see, hold on one sec. I'm having a sound crisis. Leo is bringing a lot to the surface on so many levels, right? A lot of people, I realize, are just going around and they are like projecting on everyone else anyways, right? People will be projecting how they feel about things, how they feel about themselves. Brian Feliciano, I was thinking about stalking you for some graphic stuff, but I'll hold up, but I'm going to probably in a minute just to let you know. You probably felt me telepathying you about some graphic stuff. All right, the quest. Plunge boldly into life. For sure, keep working on your work. I'm over here like, who does graphics? Who does graphics? Things I'm going to be working on manifesting for sure with my own site. Edward Ted Bernal. I can't say anything to that. Celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for a buffer time. Be grateful right now. It's the best way we can raise our vibration. And I know we're always doing gratitude lists in our Awakening to Ascension class, and I'm seeing them go all over Facebook, and it's amazing because people are definitely shifting to gratitude. You know, if you're having a bad day, if you're, thinking negative thoughts, and you just start to think about things you appreciate and you're grateful for, it'll completely change your energy and your vibration. And make sure you guys share this out too. Ryan Hampton, good morning. Be the bridge. Expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. Once we wake up, I always say we're living between worlds, right? I'm tuned into the higher dimensions, but I'm able to go into the lower still. And a lot of people, they don't have their third eyes open. They can't see the same and receive the same information that we are. So on a lot of levels, we really become that receiver between worlds, that messenger. Jessica Westman, hi. You're invited. Suit up, show up, and open up. We're trying to open up our heart chakras, theme of the week, right? Opening up your heart chakra. And we have these things, these reserves that go up. Like we're suddenly you're real open and you have something trigger you and you close off very fast, right? Or maybe someone you perceive could hurt you and you tend to shut down. These are, the blocks and the limits that we have placed with our heart chakra. It's time to really open up and open up to divine love on so many levels. Lori Parrish Robinson, good morning. Dream Sanctuary. Attend to the simple things. We need to downsize our lives. Part of the reason why the American Dream Template 3D construct isn't working is because people are running around and working so hard for the material and the mundane. And, you can make your life a lot easier if you guys simplify. Try to kind of downsize on how you're living and, what you're spending your money on. It can really help to just get back to basics so you're not stressed out anymore. I find that a lot of people that are overextending themselves tend to get really stressed out because then you're working too hard. Karen Madigan. Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. For sure, love is like all that's real in this matrix, I'm always saying. It's the point of this entire journey. I was telling someone this morning that I think they say it's the hero's journey. I think it's a love story. I think that ultimately we would have never agreed to all of these lessons if it wasn't for planning out some type of fabulous love. I tell people to expect to have a plot twist in their story at times, right? Just keep working on self-love, mastering your own energy, mastering yourself, and you can expect for this work to pay off in a crazy kind of way. Let's see. Emma Bagwell, good morning. We're doing new cards. I really like them. If anyone didn't see what they are, they're the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. I really like them. Emma Bagwell. Becoming the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. We just simply need to shine. People are thinking that we need to have all this knowledge or information, right? And it's always been about love with me. good vibes. I'm just trying to send out some Reiki, some good vibes, right? And lift everyone up. And you can see it works. It's less about what I'm talking about and more about my frequency and sharing it with people. So for sure, just light yourself up and share that good vibe, good energy with people. It's powerful. A lot of people are in dark places and you can collide with a light worker and they'll just pull you right out of that. Once we can learn how to light ourselves up, we become the light for so many people. Rick Larkthom. Time for a quantum... Oh my god, this is my favorite card. I think I need to put it on the wall. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. I've been making... I sound... To the people that aren't into this stuff, I'm sure I sound, like whatever over here. But yeah, I just made a quantum jump. Quantum timeline leap, quantum timeline jump, and it was very hard on my body. That's why we need to detox, purify, work on our energy. Even for me, where I feel at a really, really good place energetically. You guys just saw that. It made me sick and took a lot out of me making that last timeline jump. That's why it's really important that we're taking care of the physical body. We're not understanding that we're moving around on these timelines, that we can be using these energies like the full moons, certain ascension energies to be jumping around and moving to, you know, higher timelines, higher probabilities of ourself. It's basically time travel in a simple way, right? We're traveling between dimension, shifting timelines, things like that. And you can get pretty adept with it. Diane Elizabeth Hart. Hi. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. I love it, Kathleen. I'm so glad I caught you. It's been so long. I'll try to go live like even later tomorrow. I'll try to wait till noon my time. I know it's real hard for me to. For sure. Darlene Aussie, good morning. X marks the spot. See the love in disguise, and it's meant to be love in every minute. That, you know, I was thinking about this morning, and I'm just so grateful for my lessons, because every single person I've ever collided with in this matrix has taught me so much. Like, I doubt they're even aware. Even at all different levels of consciousness, every single encounter that I ever had taught me so, so much. And, you know, the Creator is in every moment, too. Try to see the love in these lessons and where they're leading us. Kylie Jude, I know, it's been a while. Kylie, breadcrumbs of bliss. Heed your pleasure principle. More of what makes you happy. We're trying to reach this enlightenment, this state of bliss, right? It's a state of consciousness on so many levels where we're permanently in this state of bliss. And I'm usually pretty much there. I have my moments when I'm going through stuff, right? But a lot of the time I'm in this extreme euphoria, extreme bliss, where like right now it's like a chemical reaction where you just feel so good. It's like you're high on energy. You just feel so euphoric, kind of. So that's really amazing, considering it's all from this ascension and process of enlightenment. For sure, work on your enlightenment. Lynn Marie, hi. I love it. Castle card. In the castle of dreams, become altered by the color of your dreams. We're talking about it because we're going to do, this fits, it's like a synchronicity with the castle, right? I'm going to be doing a dragon video this week in one of my spaces. I'm excited about it because I do dragon Reiki too, if you guys are interested. It's in my class section. And so that's a thing for me with the castles and the dragons, because it's like everything I'm getting back to with these elemental energies. I describe it like I just moved into like a fairy wonderland over here in the UK. And it's like totally kind of a different energy that I'm used to, and I'm loving it. Synchronicity. Kylie Beach. You hold the key to an awakened life. Set yourself free. This is about liberating your soul. We have all of these things seeking to trap us, clearly, all around us. And this is about, you know, going within and setting our soul free, liberating us from anything holding us back. I still haven't stepped into my full potential. So I know we have a lot of work to do in terms of getting where we need to be, you know. Barb Howard, hi. You're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. Jessica Westman, hi. Be reborn daily. Let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. Yeah, it's time to let go. If you think about last week, you're not even that person, right? You've evolved so much in a week and leveled up so crazy. So you guys know you're not the same person as when you were asleep going through whatever you were going through. It's time to heal these traumas, let go of them, hold on to the things, you know, from your past, things that were limiting you in any way. You know, we had let our lessons when we were asleep become our programming, because we didn't understand this process, and that was just our ego, you know, personality, and we have this core soul construct of who we are. So a lot of times we let these traumas and lessons, you know, program us in a way that's affecting us after our awakening, when we were meant to just kind of, you know, absorb that knowledge and let go. Denise Ulray Ray, hi. You've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. I always say the people that are awake, they probably don't realize it, have won the lottery in so many senses because they're awake. But, you know, you can manifest a literal lottery when, if you have, you know, faith in your abilities and confidence, you can. So for sure, work on your manifesting. Valerie Smith. There's no place like home. Nestle into the sweetness. I've been kind of quarantined. What else do I do? Hang out at my house, right? I've been quarantined over here, and I'm loving it. Spend more time alone. Spend more time by yourself. Spend more time in the spiritual. This kind of stuff feeds your soul. The material, it pretty much kills your soul after a while, right? Your soul craves, you know, that connection, that real soul knowledge, whatever it is. Feed your soul to spiritual. Amanda Barker, sending love to Florida. Haven't seen you a while. I tried to do a later video today for you guys. Amanda, the magic zone. The exhilaration of magic. There's magic all around you. Like I said, to me that magic looks like we live in a manifest reality. And through, you know, our aligned focus and the law of attraction, we can easily manifest anything that we need into our lives or want. So it's really important that we get back to how reality really works, because it's nothing like we were taught in school, right? This is a manifest reality. So we were programmed to think negative thoughts all day long, and then look around. We created a negative world. So it's really important that we reprogram and get a grip on our thoughts to create something better. Let's see. Tammy Lynn. Oh, there's some awesome energy on this field of speed. I'm sending you guys crazy love, too. Tammy. From fear to fuel. Stand still and own your power. All right, we get a tour of everything that we fear. Because like I said, it's a manifest reality. So a lot of times when you're asleep, we were sitting around thinking about things we did not want. What happens? We draw them to us. We experience them. We're meant to have faced our fears and conquered them, though, through that process, right? Then hopefully we're like, oh, I faced my fear. It's not that scary. And I can go on to create, you know, my dream life. A lot of people are creating like their worst nightmare around here by focusing on their fears. And, you know, we're meant to manifest like our craziest dreams here. So if you want to do that, shift your thoughts to make them more positive, and you will. Susan Blank. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. And, you know, just becoming yourself has been amazing. Everyone's looking around like, you know, feeling maybe a material loss, like they don't have everything they want materially. It's okay. You're not allowed to really build up the material here like you've been taught. We're meant to be working on ourselves. So you're coming so far, and that is powerful in itself. Aw, Tanya Blaha. 10,000 angels. Lean on your circle of supernatural spirit, and you already should know that you have such a connection to the other realm, and you have angels all around you. Ask for more help. Ask for more help in the unseen. Keep working on your heart chakra too. It's a good energy to do that. If anyone has anything going on with their heart chakra or throat chakra through the remainder of this month, it's a really good time to clear these blockages, get rid of the things that you're holding on to. Tony Wayne Thomas. Attune to the call. Tune in and tune on. It's really important that we're attuned to the right frequencies to be receiving this type of information. I'm a channel, so it just kind of comes to me and through me, and I download it. It's really important that we're on the right frequencies, though, to be accessing our spiritual abilities. A lot of you guys know that's why you're drawn to me. I do, you know, attunements with the classes I do, too, if you guys are interested in that. Annabelle Macaulay. Discover your superpower. Access 100% of your mojo. And for me, that it was activating my DNA. I have a thing on there too, right? I do a lot of DNA activations. Just look at your DNA as spiritual software that was turned off. So you are only able to perceive the material and the physical. When our DNA is activated, that makes us multidimensional. Then we can access the other realms, our higher self, channel, download, access aliens, things like that. Really amazing things happen. So we see that, you know, our genetics are being altered through our food, air, and water. We have a lot of fluoride being dumped around, metals, genetically modified food that are not good for us, and is shutting down our DNA to 2 strands. That was never meant to be the way we were designed. We have such DNA genetic capability, and that's where our spiritual gifts and abilities lie. If any of you guys are trying to, you know, amplify your own abilities, for sure check out my third eye activation and DNA upgrades I do. Darlene Saldana, hi. One with the sun, be the light. That's what we're here to learn. We're supposed to conquer our own darkness till only light is left. Let's see. I love it. Judy's a dreamer. Good. You're a manifester then. They teach you when you're a kid, stop daydreaming in school. No, dream more. Dream about your biggest goals, what you want to do, things that are impossible, because that will draw these things to you on crazy levels. For sure, more dreaming. Stacy Goldburn, hi. The return, own your mastery. I know we're learning how to master our energy around here, and then we can master our reality on so many levels. But, you know, we were lied to about reality, and we were cut off energetically in a lot of senses. So we're just getting back to where we need to be. For sure, work on mastering your own energy. A lot of you guys are healers, and you get led to me for, you know, that kind of training or classes. Kimberly Ann Monticelli, hi. The reward, celebrate your magnificent. We should be celebrating that we're even at this point talking about healing the planet, healing ourselves and healing the planet. That is powerful to me that we've had this spiritual awakening. We're getting our abilities back, our knowledge, and things like that. Powerful stuff happening. Nancy, possibly you want to know if your chakra, the curve in your spine is causing blockages in your chakras. I feel like, you know, every so often you guys should get a clearing or unblocking. When I do a chakra opening, I do a galactic scan as well. It's really important to understand that I am a starseed and I do my work galactically. And that scanning technology scans your entire body, your energy fields, and things like that. And it gives you a lot of information, not only on your energy centers, your chakras, it gives you information on your physical body and your energy field. And then I go ahead and I unblock anything and remove any of these blockages. It gives you a lot of information, though. I do galactic scanning with almost every healing service that I offer, too. Gives you a lot of information. Generally, keep working on your root chakra, Julie. I'm sorry, Nancy. For sure, work on your root chakra. It'll help a lot. A lot of people don't know this about me. I was in a really bad car accident. I was not even 22 years old. I went 50 feet through the windshield of a car. I also died. I also had a death experience, and I broke my entire pelvis. And, you know, like 30 bones in my body. And it was really a long road to healing. And that's what led me into this healing, because I wasn't finding any type of solution from these doctors. They were just giving me more and more pills and unnecessary medical treatment. And in the end, it wasn't helping me in any way, shape, or form. I was a lot worse after all this healthcare. And that's how I got led into, you know, Reiki, healing myself with it. And then I realized it worked so crazy that I had to get on video and be like, oh my God, you guys, we were lied to. We live in a manifest reality, and you wouldn't believe how fast me having this information has transformed my entire life. So for sure, it was the only thing, energy healing, that I found that actually healed. The reason why, we're treating the physical, but these are spiritual illnesses. Crystal Waldo. Eye on the prize. Trust the guidance of your North Star, and you're being divinely guided, whether it's a video you're watching, an article you're reading, random posts you're seeing on Facebook. It could be like signs in the matrix, synchronicities. You know, the universe is guiding you along. Trust the process and where it's headed. Joy Namak. Hi. Stand up and be recognized. Behold, you're the inspiration you've been looking for. And it's time that we take control of our reality. We had all this victim programming to blame everyone for why things are going wrong, whether it was the government or other people or our parents. We were just programmed in such a way. That's how we gave away our power, though. So we need to take back our power and take back responsibility for what we're creating. And that's when things really shift. Connie Neeson. Never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those that honor you. You're becoming an inspiration. It's amazing to be part of so many of you guys' story. I feel like I get to come into some of you guys' story and play a role for you. And it's just amazing to watch you learn and grow. It's like a flower, right? We're blooming like flowers, and it's really beautiful and amazing to be part of. Aw, Krista, I'm sending you crazy energy. I just had to get on here and try to uplift consciousness in my way I know how, right? Kristen Tyler, hi. Dream redirection. Redream this situation. And this just is a dream, but we don't realize that. Or we would be like dreaming up like, you know, my trip to Tibet and beautiful places I want to visit. But we tend to limit ourselves and perceive it as very physical here. This is just a dream. We need to get a grip on the mental process. Because, you know, that's the same as in a lucid dream. You wake up within the dream You realize you're lucid dreaming, and then you can use your thoughts to control where you're going or to direct that dream. That's what we're learning how to do here. We're awakening. So if everyone is awake around here, then why have we not achieved that state of lucidity? My answer is we have a lot more work to do. So we are awakening. We are becoming more and more lucid in this dream experience, but a lot of people haven't mastered, really navigating this place as they would a lucid dream experience. For sure, keep on working on your third eye. Nikki Robinson, hi. Ally in disguise. Discover the hard-to-find blessing. I always say we have a lot to be grateful for. If you don't believe me, there's a lot going on globally. You could live in worse places. Be grateful for your experience. You chose it. Michelle Murphy, hi. Sending crazy love. Divine drunkenness. Surrender to your spiritual revere. I'm going to say this real fast. I see different groups of people. A lot of people will just watch these videos and they won't do any work. There's another group of people I see that go get the detox vitamins. They do and try to make these changes that I'm telling you guys. They put this stuff into practice and they transform their entire realities and lives and, become really masters of their own energy. It's really important that you guys are using this information to change your lives. It just can do so much for you. Melissa HS, you need to do a chakra clearing and probably a sacral kind of activation. It would really help. You have issues going on with your sacral chakra. That can be the worst chakra to have issues with because this is where our life force energy is kept. So when we get depleted, it drains us and we tend to get sick. For sure, you know where my site link is, or if anyone needs me, that you guys can go to my inbox. Melissa, the call. Honor the whisper of your soul. Why do we go through these illnesses? What happened with me, and what usually happens to people, we have some type of trauma, core wound that we kind of bury and go on with our lives and we ignore. These things will manifest into illnesses, maybe a car accident, something chaotic, something catastrophic, to force us to go within and heal on so many levels. So a lot of times, we have these buried traumas. And then this is what happens. We see the whole planet's becoming sick at this time. These spiritual issues are manifesting kind of into the illnesses that are just becoming normal around here. There's nothing more important than, having your energy on point and being in alignment. Erica Elizabeth. Oh, sending crazy love. Making the grade with flying colors. Remember, you signed up for this, right? So a lot of people are playing the victim about their lives and how awful it is, or, talking about how awful this experience is. You need to remember that, not only did we sign up for this, it was really hard to get into this planet to learn, and we wanted to be here on so many levels. Melissa McClung Morris, hi. Ocean of emotion. Find a safe place to express your true feelings. And, a lot of people have buried away so many emotions in their energy field, in their body, and that's what's creating these blockages. It could have been like, something traumatic. We don't realize when we're going through this purification process that we stored every emotion we ever had, mainly in our stomach lining, right? In our body, in our energy field, and these things need to be released on some level. So we're seeing this happen with ascension, where all of a sudden all of this energetic debris and garbage is coming out of our bodies. Audrey Lena, flip it upside down, question your beliefs. We each have our own universe. People don't understand this. I'm just sharing what's going on in mine, right? I'm just getting a video and telling you about my universe, my world, right? It might be different where you live. We need to respect that. People have different perspectives and different things going on. Rachel Richards. Where are you at? Where is it at? Stay until you're divinely moved. Go with the flow with the universe, right? I'm hard to move, but I always read the signs and go with the flow with where the universe wants me. We can make our path or our destiny so much easier. Let's see. Oh, Nancy wants to know what deck this is again. It's the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. I love it. I'm using it again tomorrow for sure. Raw approved. Sometimes I use these cards and I'm always getting new cards just to keep it interesting. And I'll do like half the deck and I'll be like thinking to myself, oh God, I have half a deck and these are not working out. These are really good. I really like them. I'm really into dream work. I do tons of it. You know that I'm a shaman, so I'm always in the other realms and tuning into my own, experience through my dreams and things like that. Amazing cards. Annette Bergio, hi. Build in breaks. Saunter slowly. Take a break this week. You guys are on your week of rest. It's ideal for healing, integrating, resting, meditating, manifesting, tuning into the unseen. I'm going to be letting you guys go, but I am aware people are at all different levels and kind of coming to my feed for different reasons. Some of you guys might find me because you're meant to get activated from me or do a class, or you're just meant to learn with me for whatever reason. You guys are being guided to my feed. If it is because you guys are feeling like you're meant to heal yourself or others, you guys know I do a lot of energy healing type classes. I have a whole class section. Check them out. I'm going to be getting off of here, like I said. If you guys need a reading or anything, you guys can hit my inbox or my site up.